I'm Dr. Laura Stone, a certified urologist who's spent the last 22 years helping men over 60 enjoy healthy, confident, and safe intimate lives with kindness and clear advice. In this video, I'll guide you on adjusting your self-pleasure routine in a way that protects your body, honors its natural changes, and keeps you feeling good both physically and emotionally for years to come. Let's start with what's different. Many men are caught off guard, puzzled, or even embarrassed when their bodies don't react like they once did. But here's the truth. This isn't a problem, it's just nature. As we get older, key parts of sexual function shift. Testosterone, the hormone that drives desire, mood, and performance, gradually drops. That doesn't mean your interest vanishes, but it might not come as quickly or easily. Blood flow shifts too. The tiny vessels that feed the penis can lose some flexibility, making erections take longer to form and harder to keep, especially when you're alone and at ease. And then there's the nervous system. Nerve endings that once reacted instantly can become a bit quieter. Touch may feel more muted. Sensations may take longer to process. So what does this mean for you? It means that the methods you relied on in your 20s, 30s, and even 50s, the habits built over decades may no longer serve your body. And that's not your fault. It just means it's time to update your technique. Unfortunately, many older men never realize this. They assume something is wrong with them, or, worse, they push harder. They tighten their grip, increase the speed, and focus entirely on climax, thinking that will somehow bring the feeling back. But these habits, fast, firm, outcome-driven, are actually working against your body after 60. So, let's talk about the 5 silent mistakes I see most often in older men's routines and how to avoid them. Mistake number 1. Using the same grip strength you've always used. After 60, the skin of the penis becomes thinner and more sensitive to friction. What used to feel pleasurable might now feel slightly irritating or even painful. A strong grip can damage small blood vessels, desensitize nerve endings, and reduce your body's ability to respond. The fix: loosen your grip. Experiment with a gentler hold. Your goal isn't force, it's sensation. Mistake number 2. Going too fast too soon. When your nervous system slows down, fast motion can actually overwhelm it. The brain doesn't register the signal fast enough, so pleasure can feel flat or confusing. Think of your body like a radio tuned to a slightly different frequency. The music is still there, but the tuning needs to be more precise. Slower, steady, rhythmic movements allow your brain to process the sensations more fully. Mistake number 3. Skipping lubrication. Many men think lubricant is only for partnered sex or only for women. That's not true. As testosterone drops, natural lubrication decreases even in men. Combine that with thinner skin, and dry stimulation becomes risky. It increases friction, which can cause micro tears, rashes, or delayed soreness. The solution is simple. Apply a gentle, unscented, water-based lubricant early before you feel fully aroused. Mistake number 4. Forcing yourself to climax. Climax is not the measure of a successful experience, especially after 60. Your body may take longer. Your arousal may come in waves, and that's not a failure. It's a new rhythm. The harder you try to achieve pleasure, the more likely you are to activate stress hormones that actually suppress it. Let your experience unfold. If you feel satisfied before climax, that's valid. If you pause and return later, that's fine. Let go of the stopwatch. Mistake number 5. Ignoring your body's signals. After decades of routine, it's easy to go on autopilot. But self-touch after 60 is less about repetition and more about response. If something feels dull, adjust. If something feels uncomfortable, stop. If something feels unexpectedly good, stay with it. You're not performing, you're connecting. So, what does an adapted, healthier self-touch technique actually look like after 60? Let me walk you through it step by step. First, choose your moment carefully. Don't rush. Block out at least 15 to 20 minutes where you won't be interrupted. You want your nervous system to feel safe, not on alert. Second, set the environment. Dim lighting, soft background music, or even warm lighting can signal your brain to relax. Comfort is the foundation of pleasure. Third, start with your breath. Before touching anything, take 5 slow, deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. This tells your body, I'm safe, I'm present, I'm not in a rush. Fourth, apply lubricant early, not as an afterthought, but as the first invitation. Gently rub it across your entire genital area. Let the warmth, moisture, and touch become part of the process, not just a setup. Fifth, explore slowly. Don't go straight to the most sensitive areas. Think of this as a massage, not a machine. Explore pressure, temperature, even different hand angles or rhythms. Sixth, pause when needed. If arousal fades, that's okay. It may return or not. The goal isn't to reach a finish line. The goal is to experience connection. And seventh, breathe throughout. Breath is your best tool for keeping blood flowing, staying relaxed, and tuning into sensation. This might feel unfamiliar at first, but for many men, this kind of approach opens the door to deeper satisfaction than they've felt in years. Now, let's talk about how your position affects your experience, something many older men overlook. If you're seated on a hard chair or hunched forward, you may be compressing pelvic nerves or blocking blood flow. Try reclining with support. Behind your back, lying on your side, or elevating your legs slightly with a pillow. You may be surprised how much better things feel just by shifting your posture. Some men even benefit from soft aids like warming sleeves or textured tools designed to provide sensation without force. These aren't toys. These are tools just like glasses or hearing aids designed to support your changing body. The point here is simple. Your body deserves adaptation, not judgment. Your technique deserves evolution, not repetition. You're not broken. You're just in a new phase. And that phase deserves guidance. Let's shift now to something that often gets ignored, but is just as important as technique: your mindset, your mental space, and the emotional side of self-care. You see, after 60, self-touch is no longer just about stimulation. It's about creating a space where your mind, your body, and your nervous system can reconnect without pressure, without guilt, and without shame. Too many men still carry silent expectations that it has to look a certain way, that it has to end a certain way, that if it doesn't feel like it used to, something must be wrong. But the truth is, what you're experiencing isn't failure. It's a different kind of pleasure, slower, softer, and more responsive to presence than performance. Take your time. Let the experience unfold like a slow wave, not a spark. If you feel tension building, pause. If you feel distracted, breathe. If you feel satisfied before climax, allow that to be enough. This is not a race, it's not a test, it's not a performance. This is you tuning back into your body's language. And with time, you'll find that what your body is saying now is different than what it used to say, but no less worthy of listening. 2. Now, let's talk about when you should consider speaking to a doctor. Because while many of the changes you're experiencing are natural, some can be signs that your body needs support. And knowing the difference is how you take care of yourself, not how you judge yourself. Here are 4 clear signs that it may be time to check in with a urologist. 1. Persistent pain or discomfort during or after such. A mild sting, dryness, or burning feeling that doesn't improve with lubricant or gentler technique could signal inflammation, minor infection, or tissue irritation. These are common and treatable, but left unaddressed, they can worsen over time. 2. Sudden or ongoing numbness. A gradual decrease in sensation is common with age, but a sharp drop or dead zone of feeling may reflect a nerve-related issue that needs to be evaluated early. The earlier it's caught, the better the outcome. 3. Inability to get or maintain an erection even in calm, private settings. If arousal used to be possible and now feels impossible despite privacy, comfort, and rest, this may signal a blood flow or hormonal issue. This is not a reflection of your masculinity. It's a vascular system and it may need attention. 4. Emotional distress linked to self-care. If you're feeling anxious, ashamed, frustrated, or disconnected during or after self-touch, don't ignore it. Emotional health and sexual function are deeply connected. Talking to a doctor isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of commitment to your own well-being, and you don't need to wait for something to go wrong. Even a 30-minute check-in with a urologist can give you clarity, relief, and practical next steps. Is this part of normal aging or something I should keep an eye on? You can also mention specific symptoms like dryness, sensitivity, loss, or blood flow concerns. Most experienced providers will know exactly what you mean and respond with the respect you deserve. So, let's bring this all together. After 60, masturbation, or what I prefer to call intentional self-touches, not about going back to what once was. It's about moving forward with awareness. It's about discovering what still works, what still feels good, and what still connects you to yourself. It's about loosening your grip both physically and mentally, slowing your pace, listening to your body instead of pushing it, and letting go of outdated definitions of success. Because pleasure after 60 is not just possible, it can be more grounded, more mindful, and more meaningful than ever before. Your body is not broken, your body is changing, and you should adapt with it, not fight against it. If this video helped you understand how to treat yourself with more care and respect, then what I'm about to say next is even more crucial. There's one habit often overlooked that quietly impacts your prostate health, especially if you masturbate frequently. Most men don't notice until it becomes a problem. So before you click away, I strongly encourage you to keep watching. In the next video, I'll reveal what every older man should know about how self-pleasure affects the prostate and what to do differently. If you're over 60 and masturbate, click here to watch. I really want you to see this because staying healthy means staying informed. You deserve honest, clear answers, and that's exactly what we provide here at Seni.